the words that you use can be heard and interpreted differently.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the power of the fire horse.
Mm-hmm.
We can hear it and let it illuminate, oh, well, who gave us that free will?
Mm-hmm.
And your answer is going to be very telling.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think gave it to you?
Welcome to the Driving to the Rest podcast. This is Inelia.
And this is Larry. Just a quick note. If you're hearing this, you're on our free feed, which means you'll only get the first part of this conversation.
To access the rest, go drivingtotherest.com and subscribe to the Wisdom Keeper Hour.
Join us and our expert panelists for detailed insights and the after party where you're invited to join in the conversation. Head over to drivingtotherez.com and become a subscriber.
Your $8 subscription keeps this podcast ad-free and helps us keep the lights on and maybe even get a decent cup of coffee. More importantly, it connects you with a community of passionate wisdom keepers like yourself. So if you're ready to go deeper, join us at drivingtotherest.com and support the journey.
A violet flare in weightless air, glooming where the silence bends. The field unbuttons into light, where breath begins again. I see the shapes my doubt once wore, soft ghosts in silver hue. They fade like frost on warming glass when something bright moves through. Light only, no more orbiting the night. I'm not here to romance shadows, I'm here to hold the light. Burn the fences down, let the way run free. Stand in the light, stand with integrity. No more half-lit halos, no more playing both sides. The fire horse is rising and it won't be There's a shimmer sewn in the sky, threaded through the dark. It doesn't shout, it simply glows, a pulse beneath the spark. The night loosens from our shoulders, falls like velvet rain. We see the ground, we feel the air, we choose our names again. Be light, be light. hand. Breath becomes
Aren't you the cutest? I love you.
Love you too, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Let's begin. So, before we start,
Mm-hmm.
I was looking all over my glasses.
Mm-hmm.
So I went and borrowed your glasses. Oh, there they are.
They're in your chest. Now you can see your
When
glasses.
you do that, I looked all over the table. I looked all over the kitchen. I went all the way to the truck, and I even looked in my pockets.
I sometimes look for them when I have them on.
Oh, well, that's
So.
even better.
I win?
You win.
Okay.
All right. Welcome to chapter 2
Mm-hmm.
of the Fire Horse.
Flare in the sky?
Flare in the Sky.
Fire horse?
Fire Horse Year.
Yeah. We don't actually remember the title because we have so much to say about the content. So, good win?
Good win.
Okay. Good save?
All the way.
All the way? Okay. This week we're going to be... Oh, before we do that though. Before we do that...
There's a reason that we're paying attention to Fire Horse Year.
Yes.
Happy birthday, honey.
Thank you. Yes,
You
so...
had the best birthday week
Ever.
ever. I think we had 5 cakes.
Yes. Birthday cakes.
4, yeah. And we have 2 in our refrigerator at home still,
Uh-huh.
right? We had birthday parties on a Wednesday and on a Thursday and on a Friday and on a Sunday. And I think probably had a little on Saturday.
2, yes.
Yeah, we had a wonderful week of birthday parties.
Yes. And then we're going to have a massive birthday party
Yes, we're not done with
in
birthday
May
parties.
for me. But the only way you're going to get an invitation is if you join our Wisdom Keeper Hour. Hello.
The second
Radio dot drivingtotherest.com. Get there. Join and you'll get an invite.
Yes.
Yes. Lightworkers invited. All right. So part 2 of this amazing conversation.
The Year of the Pirate, Year of the Fire Horse 2026, a pivot to light only.
Yes. It has been quite interesting so far. And no.
Interesting is the word I wouldn't use.
No, what would you use?
I would use fiery.
You felt the fire?
I felt the fire.
Burn? Did you feel the burn?
Yes.
Yeah. I've seen the burn. I felt the burn. I've experienced
And in some
it.
ways, we are the burn.
We are, yes, because light workers are the burn. And they will burn whatever negativity they have around them. Yes. Only the light survives this burn. While light workers will feel this so strongly.
Well, then, at least I know one thing.
What?
I'm a light worker.
Yes.
Because I'm kind of feeling it.
Yes. For people who identify as light workers, the embodiment of light, the constructors of the light paradigm, leaders or stabilizers, 2026 will feel like pressure.
Oh, that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling pressure to perform, pressure to function. I do agree. I feel a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Do you feel that?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Well, no. I don't know.
Do you
I
feel like,
pressure?
does it look apparent to you that others are feeling the pressure?
Yes. Yes.
And it's mounting. It's not
Yes.
like, here's a little pressure. It's like, here's some more and some more and some more and some more and some more.
I've seen that in others.
More.
I can't really say.
It's an exhale, inhale and exhale though.
Oh, excuse me.
Because I have found that using certain tools alleviates that pressure dramatically.
Yes, yeah.
All right.
So the pressure aspect of it for myself, I haven't actually felt it because I am using my own tools and I have been navigating the edges that burn quite effectively and quickly because I've known from past experience that not doing so is not a good plan.
Not doing so.
Yeah.
Well, we've been educated in a way and even encouraged to indulge in our negativity.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you can't turn on the TV without finding ways to indulge in your negativity and be promoted and advertised
Yes.
and shown as the way.
Normal.
Made normal.
Yeah, normalized, and this is the way to do it. And you can't help yourself because you're human. This
Well,
is the normal human.
It was
which is-
literally a feature of the light dark paradigm.
Yes.
It's like the bonus. Guess
Yes.
what, guys? We have this.
Yes. Yeah. So we're moving out of light dark and just into light.
And that's why the pressures feels like it's mounting, because the flare of the fire horse.
Now
Here?
you can see it. Yeah.
You can't ignore it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't ignore it as a part of
Yeah.
the landscape. It's like, hey, that part doesn't belong in this landscape.
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
And whether you were born in 1966 or not, you are actually the fire horse.
Okay.
So, because you're a light worker. We have a little baby fire horse in the family now, too.
We totally do.
Yeah.
I just realized that.
Yes. We have a new grandson. Yeah. Anyways, not because the pressure, because not because something is wrong, but because intensity demands integrity, and this year will be intense from beginning to end. For example, you cannot consistently energize inner or outer despair and claim you're anchoring light.
I've seen that plenty too. That's the fake it till you make it, kinda. Or is that the wearing the words as a sort of like camouflage,
Mhm.
like saying you're anchoring the light, but in fact you're like, oh, that
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
is that kind of
So-
what the flare
yeah.
does? Makes that like visible
Yes.
that you're doing that, or that
It
you
makes
can
it
see it in others?
visible. Yeah. Your own despair or in like energizing other people's despair. It's the same thing.
Okay.
Okay. So you can be energizing your own despair or other people's, like blaming others and stuff like that. And then pretend that you're anchoring the light when no. That's actually a no. You're not.
That's a no.
Mm-hmm.
But it's impossible to be invisible in that now.
Right. Right.
Good.
Either
mean, it's
to
good.
yourself or others.
Yourself or others. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
can't-
excellent.
Can't do it. It will not work. Not only that, but it will be obvious you're doing it. It will bite you in the ... You know where.
We all have ... dots.
Another one is you cannot feel conflict online and call it service.
Feed conflict online?
Yes. Fuel
Fuel.
conflict online and call it service. I'm doing
Like
it for
I'm
the light.
triggering people so that they can see the light.
Right, for example. Or, yeah, I'm attacking that person because they're a dark worker, right? So you're fueling conflict, being conflictive. You cannot
Okay.
call it service. Fueling conflict is simply feeding the beast. The moment you attack another person for their choices, you're part of the problem. The us versus them cycle will burn you if you stay in it.
Yeah, one of my friends was engaged in some of that in a very mildish form, but a very
Public.
inviting form for him.
Mhm.
And he was the one that gets to decide for another person how and what kind of a life he gets to live.
Right.
Right. Because the only correct choice is, the one that he decides.
Uh-huh.
And whether or not you and I agree, that'd be a better life. It is still his life to live, the other guy's, right?
Right.
We don't get to choose for another person
We don't get to choose
what they get to or
people.
want to experience.
What we choose, though, we can choose is not to indulge in it
We can definitely choose not to indulge in it,
or feed it for
or
them.
feed it, or even engage with
Engage
it
with it.
if it's counter to our light purpose in a way.
Right. Yeah.
But at the same time, we don't get to pick for someone else what their experience is going to be.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yes. You cannot rehearse worst-case fear-filled futures and expect to stand as a stabilizing presence, a gate to the light.
Yes. Spend all day focused on
Fear.
the
Like, oh no, what if that happens? And what if this other thing
doom
happens?
scrolling, so to speak.
Yeah,
or,
that too. Like at a daily life level, doom scrolling is a thing, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Just looking at all the bad things, all the bad things, all the bad things. You cannot be a stabilizing presence if that's the case.
No.
A gate to the light. You're not a gate to the light if you're doom scrolling, right?
If you're a doom scroller and a doom scroll spreader.
Yeah, you're not a gate to the light. It just won't work. It just won't work. Because the fire horse will blast you into space.
Fine.
Fine.
Off to space.
Fine.
Space isn't a bad place. Oh,
Fine.
yeah, we'll go jump on a rocket with NASA. Go to space.
This is not about pretending darkness does not exist or about putting up with abuse, violence, exploitation, or other forms of darkness. It is about refusing to feed it as entertainment, identity, or habit. It is about refusing to give it excuses or value. It is about becoming visible to us and us refusing to indulge in it anymore. And it can become visible to us in many, many ways.
It's undeniable, though. When it becomes
Mhm.
but when it becomes visible, it's undeniable. You know it yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
Like, okay.
So what would you do with a person that says, I've done nothing bad. I mean, I'm not doing any of these things, but I'm burning from the inside out. It's like, what's going on here? What would you say to them?
Would say, interesting. You've taught me that. You should become curious about that.
Yes. You should become curious about that. Yeah, I wrote this because I have found through the years that a lot of individuals, when I tell them my teachings, think that, or they translate it into be a doormat. You need to be a doormat now and put up with everything and not fight back. That's what they hear. What do you think about that?
Doormats rejoin. Joyce.
Hmm?
We could be doormats together. That's the world we want.
No. Don't
Oh,
think
wait a
so.
minute. You don't want a world of doormats?
And do you want to fight
You
back?
hear how absurd it sounds? Not to mention, should we fight? Doormats rejoice. We're going to fight and join this battle. The battle of the doormats. Yeah, that sounds like something you would say.
The army of the doormat.
Army of doormats. Let's
Yeah.
do it. Yes.
Yeah, there you go. No,
If that's a battle cry, I haven't ever heard one.
never heard one before.
No.
Do I tell people to go and battle?
Doormats, yeah, you tell doormats to go to battle all the time.
I do not.
That's how absurd it is. When you say it out loud, you're like,
Wait.
yeah, of
No.
course not.
No.
How would you ever hear her say that?
Mm-hmm.
No, we're not a bunch of doormats going to fight doors or whatever.
Okay.
Or dirty boots. Doormats fighting dirty boots.
It is about refusing to feed it as entertainment, identity, or habit.
Yes.
It is about refusing to give it excuses or value. It is about becoming visible to us and us refusing to indulge in it anymore.
Right, and I think we speak about a little bit more about this in our second part with the Wisdom Keepers, in the sense of like, some people can find shadow work as their identity,
They do. They identify
Like,
with their
that's-
darkness.
their key aspect of life
Yeah.
is shadow work, because that makes them
Or not even shadow work. They actually identify with their darkness.
okay.
They think the darkness is them, right? So we had in the second hour, you better look at that, because we had one panelist who we discussed this at length with, and he was able to really explain it, with his own experiences. So, yeah, get
Yeah.
it there.
You want to get there.
You're going to get there, yeah. So when we make it visible and refuse to indulge in it anymore, that is the practical meaning of light-only paradigm in a fire horse cycle.
Can you say that again? Because that sounded important.
The end of indulgent darkness. It is about becoming visible to us and us refusing to indulge in it anymore.
When
I
you
refuse
see
to
it,
indulge in that.
when you see it, no longer say yes.
Correct.
All right.
Now you will see it. I mean, you can close your eyes. But you know what? If you're avoiding this, if you're closing your eyes, just switch off the podcast and go and listen to, I don't know, political discourse or something, because this is not the right podcast for you.
Okay.
Okay? If you're still listening, hello, brother.
Hello.
Hello, sister. It is the end of indulgence for us.
Yes.
For many years now, we have been educated and encouraged in a particular luxury, the indulgence of negativity.
Yeah, I can tend to do that on occasion, but I would see it and I'd be like, why would that be what I would be focused on?
Yeah.
Right?
Why
This
would I
morning on
say-
our drive here, it's like, woe is me. Blame it on a little sugar pill, but
Yeah.
it's just the fire.
The sugar
making
pill
it
is
visible.
homeopathy. We're doing homeopathic stuff.
Yes.
And if you're interested in what experimentation we're doing with homeopathy, join walkwithmenow.com because that's where we're going to be sharing all that stuff.
Yep.
Why don't we share it publicly here in the free part of the podcast, Larry?
Well, sometimes we do. But there are many reasons to share stuff more, I guess, openly and without interference in a ecosystem that you control the frequency of.
Mm-hmm.
So you can have
Frequency is
right.
important.
So that's basically it.
Yeah. It's a frequency sharing.
It's a space that has
The
boundaries,
all right.
goals and purpose and intent and magic and everything. And within that space, we can have these kind of conversations and they're able to be expanded on hugely versus argued about, so to speak, right? We're not here to fight with each other as doormat versus doormat, right?
Yeah.
We're here to share our experience and
Grow
our
and-
learn and our growth, our
Grow our awareness, expand our
awareness.
awareness, and we learn so awesome stuff. Yeah. Anyway, so the end of indulgent darkness. Not just experiencing pain, not just healing trauma, but dwelling in darkness as an identity, curating outrage, performing victimhood or justified aggression, giving darkness value for contrast, learning, lessons, or inevitability.
Right, and that's the key part too, is that there are plenty of, I suppose I'd call light workers who pretend they're neutral, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pretend they're
Light.
and then they're feeding this huge maw of despair about the state of their life or their world or their finances or everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right? You cannot do that anymore. That's indulgent.
Yeah, you're going to see it too.
And you're going to see it. You're going to know why it's there, what it is.
Yes.
It's something that served its purpose in the past, but that's past is done.
Yeah. It almost has become fashionable to orbit darkness while claiming awareness. Do you know what that means?
Well, it's just everything that I just said.
Yeah. And I know individuals who claim awareness. Oh, yeah, I'm aware of that. And then whatever, they carry on with their darkness, you know? The fire horse doesn't allow time for these type of indulgences without the light worker getting burned to cinders. Just letting you know. And who does the burning? Do you remember?
Well, they burned themselves, really.
Exactly. Yeah, they do. Yeah. A fire horse year does not sustain that indulgence comfortably. This year is a flare shot into the sky over a battlefield that has stretched for lifetimes. Not a flare to signal danger or a cry for help. It is a flare to identify positions, a flare that lights the dark landscape where the landscape becomes visible. A light that allows you to see not only where your guidance steps, but where you are, where you stand. A light that shows you where the darkness lies in wait, where the traps are, where the bullets are flying. I repeat, when a flare goes up, you see exactly where you stand and what is around you. There's no more romanticizing shadow work as a lifestyle, no more hiding inertia behind processing, no more pretending neutrality while feeding despair. The fire horse burns away the luxury of spiritual ambiguity or actions based on ignorance, or the refusal to realize you're an adult and have been gifted free will that you choose. What do you think about that?
Well, that becomes a sticking point because we have been given free will. How does that happen even?
What do you mean?
It's like, here's a gift to you, you get to choose. It's like, that implies that you didn't before.
So you have free will, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things we look at, because I said you were gifted, you have been gifted with free will. Who did the gifting? Who did the gifting?
This is the point. The point of what I'm saying is that the words that you use can be heard and interpreted differently.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the power of the fire horse.
Mm-hmm.
Yar. We can hear it and let it illuminate. Oh, well, who gave us that free will?
Mm-hmm.
And your answer is going to be very telling.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think gave it to you?
Yeah. Yeah, you asking me? Or are you asking?
Well, I know who did it.
Yeah, who did it?
I'm not telling.
You're not telling. Who gave you free will?
The legions of light gave you free will.
The legions of light.
Yes.
Who are the legions of light?
Well, if you're still listening,
You are.
it's you. And now the legion of light's not really being summoned. They're
No,
being
not really.
confirmed.
Yeah, yeah,
We're here to confirm you are it.
yeah.
And as a legion of light, you've gifted yourself and all of your fellow legionnaires the gift of free will
Mm-hmm.
to choose your light.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we're going to spend another hour and a half with one of our panelists or two and really illuminate how that choice is made, what that choice looks like.
Yes.
That's what we're going to do.
Yeah. And if you like the music at the start of this podcast, go to ineliarecords.com because that's where you can find it.
Yes, this is an entire album.
Yes. Last
Flare, what's the album called?
Flare in the Sky.
Flare in the Sky, yes. And which song are we going to do this? Which song did we do? Do we do it after or before? Do you know?
It was, we did it to begin with, right? So.
Yeah, last week.
Mm-hmm.
Who did-
Last week we had
Last
Iron
week we
Cedar.
had Iron Cedar.
I think this week we go complete different genre. We should have Glass
Alicia or
Daisy.
Glass Daisy?
Glass Daisy.
Glass Daisy.
Mhm.
Okay. Glass Daisy, Flare in the Sky.
Yeah.
That's what we have already chosen. And you already listened to.
Yes, that was Glass Daisy.
So you get to, this is like remembering the future from the past.
Past.
Yeah. You can remember the future from the past. All right. That's great. Okay. See you here in a sec. Love you, honey.
Love you.
Join us for the rest of this conversation at driveintotheres.com.
And when you go to driveintotheres.com and you join in the rest of the show, rest of the second hour, you also get to join in the after party. 9:00 on Fridays, we all get together, including you.
Martha!
Hi.
Hi, Martha.
Hi, Nelia.
Hi, Martha.
Larry.
So what did you bring for us today?
What did I bring? The question that's popping up in my mind is when you talk about structure, that the field has shifted from light dark to light only,
Mm-hmm.
and the structure is light only. I don't think I understand what that means. I wonder if you...
Are you looking at it from the perspective of a planetary thing, or can you read the part where it says it,
Yes, that's
or personal?
It says, the words light rules are not said in a sentimental way, not in a triumphalist way, but structurally. The field has shifted from light dark to light only.
Light
field.
worlds.
The field.
Yes.
What field?